Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Rabbiah coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, Trump's Civil War Attempt. You know, this is where we at right now. And if you sit back and you look at the campaign of Mr. Trump, and you look at what he's selling us, he's saying in so many words, he's trying to activate that if he doesn't get into office, then, you know, there will most likely be a war. You know, and you'll see that when I play this video. You know, and I just can't believe, you know, that, you know, that's the mindset. And he's, you know, he's actually trying to think for the people and activate them that if he don't get in, that it's going to be, you know, violence. You know, this is where we're at right now. The scriptures itself, it defines itself, the Bible. And in the scriptures, Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15, it tells us that we're not supposed to be putting a stranger over us. And these people, Esau is a stranger. He's the wicked. Let's get that. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. It says, "Thou shalt in any wise set a king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One among thy brethren thou shalt set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother." So we know that these people, since the beginning of time, I'm talking about the Edomites, Esau, is against us. You know, they don't have our good. As a matter of fact, the Democrat and the Republican, the left wing and the right wing, the left wing and the right wing is on the same bird, you know, and that bird is the eagle. And there's never been anything for the so-called black man in the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, they're against us. So I just can't see me as an individual saying anything or voting anything for these people because they're against us. And you can already see why. Let me play this video. Look at this.
I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved.
Listen.
It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for Trump on our side.
This is Ohio State Senator George Lang calling for a civil war if Trump loses the election. He later said he regrets making those remarks, but they aren't the first of their kind for MAGA Republicans. Recently, Trump himself said,
If we don't...
I want to go to this quick scripture right quick. I want to go to Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. It says, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we shall return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I shall throw down. And they shall be called the border of wickedness." This is just wickedness, man. "The people whom against the Lord has indignation forever." Indignation means righteous hatred forever. This is why, because these people are wicked. That's just total wickedness. You know? No telling how many people, if we go to war, will get killed because of this. You know? Let me let this play.
Win this election, we may never have another election. I'm telling you, this may be our last election.
and numerous politicians on the right have signaled they won't accept the election results if Trump doesn't win.
Yes or no? Will you accept the election results of 2024?
I look forward to President Trump being the 47th president.
Other MAGA politicians and pundits have also suggested the possibility of a civil war.
We become totally unhinged if Donald Trump is not elected in November.
We are in the process of the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be.
I don't want a civil war. I don't want to have to draw my rifle. I want to make this problem go away with my legislative means of doing so.
Harris campaign spokesperson Amar Musa responded to Senator Lang's Civil War prediction in a statement saying, "Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are running a campaign openly sowing hatred and promising revenge against their political opponents. It's a feature, not a bug, of their campaign and message to the American people. That's why a Republican official was empowered to predict a civil war while introducing these candidates."
I'm afraid if we lose this one...
Wow. So now they use this media, they use their means of, the television and the cell phone, the tablets, to push this stuff out, and get this stuff in people's mind. They keep repeating it over and over, and it's just wickedness. You know, and it is activating these people that if this doesn't happen, then they're going to take up arms. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou hast said, none see me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. So this is a perfect example of the wisdom that they have, you know, the advertisement, or should I say the ability to advertise all over the world, and they take and do something like this, you know, the wickedness, where they're actually setting a stage for violence, you know. And if that, the Bible talks about that, if that should happen, the Bible, it actually says that. Let's go to it. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. This is going to happen. The Bible prophesied it. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading of one another. They should not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. A man should desire to go into the city and should not be able, because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed, and the houses shall be destroyed. Wow. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the man shall be afraid. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread and great tribulation. So this was going to happen, and it's going to be great tribulation if it does. Now, this, I don't know whether this is going to activate it, but this is what they're pushing for. You know, they're pushing for this man to get in office, and, you know, by any means, you know. So we have to prepare for this, and we must stay close to these scriptures. It says, roughly paraphrasing Isaiah 33:6, that the wisdom of these scriptures are going to be our stability. So we must stay close to this Bible and to the men that are teaching 100% doctrine. That would be the elders and apostles of GMS, you know, to make it through this time that's coming, because it's going to be evil and it's going to be wicked. It's going to be trying. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Citations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.